Humans have been battling viruses since our species had developed into its modern form. With certain viral diseases, vaccines and antiviral drugs have allowed us to prevent infections from spreading widely and have enabled the sick to recover. For one disease, smallpox, we have been able to eliminate it, ridding the world of new cases. Yet there are other viruses out there that are just as lethal, and others that are even more dangerous. Many viruses, like the novel coronavirus that is currently causing outbreaks across the globe, have lower deaths, but still pose a significant threat to public health because we do not yet have the means to fight them. Here are the 5 worst killers, based on the probability that a person will die if they are infected with one of them, the sheer number of people they killed. Marburg virus. Scientists defined Marburg virus in 1967, when small outbreaks occurred among laboratory staff in Germany who were exposed to infected monkeys imported from Uganda. Marburg virus is similar to Ebola in that it can cause hemorrhagic fever, which means that infected individuals experience high fevers and bleeding in the body that can lead to shock, organ failure and death. The mortality rate for the first outbreak was 25%. But more than 80% for the 1998 to 2000 outbreak in the Democratic Republic of Congo, as well as for the 2005 outbreak in Angola, according to the World Health Organization, WHO. Ebola virus. The first recorded human Ebola outbreaks occurred simultaneously in the Republic of Sudan and the Democratic Republic of the Congo in 1976. Ebola is spread through contact with blood or other body fluids, or through tissue from infected people or animals. Identified strains differ significantly over time. Elke Muehlberger, an Ebola virus specialist, and an associate professor of microbiology at Boston University. One strain, Ebola restin, doesn't make people sick. But for the Bundibugyo strain, the fatality rate is up to 50% and, according to WHO, up to 71% for the Sudan strain. The outbreak in West Africa started in early 2014 and has been the largest and most complex outbreak of the disease to date, according to WHO. Rabies. While rabies vaccines for livestock, which were introduced in the 1920s, have helped to make the disease extremely rare in the developed world, it remains a serious problem in India and parts of Africa. It's killing the brain. It's a really bad disease. We have a rabies vaccine, and we have antibodies that function against rabies, so if someone is bitten by a rabies animal, we can treat that person. If you don't get help, there is a 100% chance you're going to die. HIV. In the modern world, HIV may be the deadliest virus of all. An estimated 32 million people died from HIV after first identification of the disease in the early 1980s. Strong antiviral drugs have allowed humans to live with HIV for years, but the disease continues to devastate many low and middle income. MERS-CoV. In 2012, the virus that causes respiratory syndrome in the Middle East, or MERS, caused an outbreak in Saudi Arabia, and in 2015, another in South Korea. The MERS virus belongs to the same virus family as SARS-CoV, which SARS-CoV-2, which possibly also originated in bats. Upon entering into humans, the disease infected camels and causes fever, coughing and shortness of breath in infected individuals. MERS often progresses to extreme pneumonia and has an approximate mortality rate of 30 to 40%, making it the most deadly of known coronaviruses, jumping from animals to humans.